Okay, can you just tell me what your role entails on board?
At the moment I'm positioned in a galley manager role, so I oversee the main galley on HMS Bulwark, which entails 3 watches of chefs, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Also oversee any functions outside of the galley and events.
So what have you actually been doing today?
Today we've been mostly running with preparations for survivor retrieval and the way we would feed them on board.
Okay, so how does it feel to be taking part in this operation?
The operation itself needs to be done, and I feel quite good that we're a part of it, and a sense of pride is really what everybody else in the galley is getting from this.
So what have you got to think about when you're thinking of feeding these survivors and migrants?
Obviously we have to think about what we're feeding them, not only nutritionally but what they could actually stomach, because obviously a few of them have been at sea without food for a few days now, so the things that we usually serve to the ship's company are not really suitable, too rich, or have too much of certain food types in them. So the day-to-day planning of menus totally and utterly changes when you do a humanitarian exercise like this.
So kind of what are the biggest challenges that you face when dealing with these?
The biggest challenge is probably the actual viewing of desperate survivors. It's quite an emotional event, but again, being in the Navy, it's one of those things you encounter and you have to deal with rather quickly and to get your job done.
Did you expect to be doing this when you joined the Navy?
Not at all. I thought join the Navy, see the world, make some friends. Rescuing people from desperate situations didn't cross my mind one bit.
Do you feel that you're making a difference by doing this humanitarian relief?
Yes, definitely making a difference, but not so much on a personal level, but as a group of people. Obviously my branch doing what they do, supporting the ship, and obviously the ship does what it does, therefore making an incredible difference in the place we are.
And how does it feel to be cooking for people that haven't eaten for so many days?
It's quite a challenge. I haven't really come up against that sort of thing before, but doing it is definitely an experience, and knowing that we can do it is also a good feeling.
Okay, and what's been the best thing about being in the Navy?
The best thing about being in the Navy is probably the places that you see, but not because you're there, but because of the people you're with, the people you meet in the Navy, and the friends you make for the rest of your life. That's probably the best thing in the Navy.
Okay, can you just tell me your full name and spell it, where you're from, and what school you went to, and your age, please?
Pryor, like I said before. I'm 29 years old, spelled NICHOLASPRYER. From Ramsgate in Kent, and my secondary school was Hearson Boys in Ramsgate, Kent.